I'm ripping up anyway. I don't want to be eating too much. I need to sort my diet out, so... Or my eating habits. I need to change what I'm eating. I'm eating fish twice a week, chicken 3 times a week. So that's good, mate. I just need other things. You know, more fruit, perhaps. Get oranges, get bananas. To be honest, I just don't need nothing. I'm just happy with my basic standard diet or eating ways. Grapes, there's no volume in them, is there? They're only nice when they're cold, aren't they? If you're getting grapes, make sure they've got pips in. Nice one, Jody. Do you fast? Yeah, sometimes, mate. Most nights. Most nights I fast. Michael trying OMAD next week. What's that, lad? Seeded fruit. It's what you need, seeded fruit. Anything with no seeds in. You don't need to fast, mate. Stop eating at 8 o'clock. I'm sick of telling you. Like I'm on repeat. Just stop eating at 8 o'clock, lad. Every night. Drink water, nothing else, and you'll be sweet. Honest, stop eating at 8 o'clock every night. Just drink water, and your body in a month will feel and look completely different. Trust me, that. Well, don't trust me, but take my advice. So here's me. Don't try and rip into me, kid. Don't try and write me off, lad. I look 10 times better than you ever looked. And I haven't got a Rolex on my wrist. And a long way, and I'm not even going in properly. Not even training to full strength. Just going across, training every other day. That's it, every other day I train. But getting up to the summit will become every day. So I'm just going to rip more. Natural. I've been trying to get myself some of that nitric oxide, not to show you it. But you can only order it, they don't sell it in Holland and Barrett and nothing like that. You can only order it across the internet, so just have to wait till I get a secure address. Can't have nothing sent to you, to be honest. You know, because it's communal post box, so if you get a parcel sent to you, it's just lashed down there in this communal place, and anyone can really... I set one of them PO boxes up ages ago, but the stalker and that just must have sent something mad to it. Big investigation off the post office and all that shit. Shut me thing down because they received something through the post. Because he had loads of people wanting to send me stuff. Years ago when if he had the option where people could send stuff, I'd have all sorts stacked up here. But he haven't got the option. Because last time I made the option, that rat stalker and that just started targeting it. You know when you see people giving me stuff, it hurts them, you know. It hurts them, like. You know when they see me making dough, If ruins them, mate. Oh, I'm going to rub it in, mate. I'm going to rub salt into them fin wounds, mate. Honest to God. Going forward. See, all these little daft things that keep on coming at me. Yes, Kelly. All these daft things that come my way. It's just going to keep me relevant on social media. For longer. So look, these court cases that are ongoing now. Not because I started them. They started them. So the Kellys and the Stalker have went and sought help from the authorities and put the authorities on my case. And I've had the authorities harassing me for months and months and months over these Kellys. Taking me off the street when they want to, asking me questions about the offences when they want to, not charging me. I'm still not charged up. It's been 18 months where they've just been harassing me, the police. So, I think they were just expecting me to keep my mouth shut and end up in a court case of what they lied about. That, mate, I'm fighting yous, mate. I'm fighting yous, like. I'm not going to go out there with guns. I'm going to do what you've done to me. You brought the police into me, into my life. I've just sent them right back into yours. And when you're the truthful person in such allegations, you come out on top. And guess what I am? The truthful person in them allegations, so I'll come out on top. What does it do for me? The Stalker case, what does that case do for me? It proves he's a lying piece of shit. And everything that he's been saying about me over 8 years has been deliberately targeting me to harm me and process up. That's what the Walker thing will do. You know, he's just threatened to kill me with firearms, him, lad. Don't even need to invent a case there. He's threatened to kill me using firearms. That's just jail. The feds are telling me, we recommend that you go with this sort of complaint, meaning threats to kill and all this shit, and I'm going, no, I want harassment. Threats to kill is the more severe case, I don't care, I want harassment. All that shit can go in the harassment case. I want this 8 years back, I don't want this just where he's kicked in 7 weeks ago. I want this going right the way back, and it's got to be an harassment charge for that to happen. Isn't it? I'm still sitting here thinking the police won't act on it because it's Darren G. Honest to God, you need to understand the SP with me and the feds, like. Not necessarily the Birmingham, it's more Merseyside police, MI5, Titan, these sort of branches of police. That's who target me, like. Go and look into Titan, lad. Let's look at it. Never really looked into the body of it. Listen, Titan Police could refer to Titan Investigations, a private investigation team, a private investigation firm in the UK, or it could be a general reference to police tactical units. Hang on. How come they're not mentioned right there? How come they're trying to hide? Titan. Titan deals with a range of investigations from domestic matrimonial cases to corporate misconduct and espionage cases. Titan's operatives are all UK police and UK security service trained, bringing years of operational experience to the table. They're lying about Titan. Why are they lying about Titan? Why are they lying about what Titan deals with? I'm just trying to find it. It's not giving you nothing about Titan, you know. Why is that? That's weird, that the way they're hiding Titan. Yeah, look. They've hid it. When you search Titan, right, it's giving you some shit thing, but then as you go down, you've got a write up in the Liverpool Echo from the 30th of June 2015. Titan Police Unit, which targets organised crime, celebrates. Let's see what it says. Titan Police Unit, which targets organised crime, celebrates landmark of putting criminals behind bars for a total of 2,000 years. This is the Titan I'm on about. Most criminals from Merseyside region, among those put away by elite police unit. An elite police unit set up to take down the most hardened criminals in Merseyside and the North West is celebrating after reaching a 2,000-year landmark and the amount of prison time handed down to them. Look at them celebrating. Celebrating gassed out in your car. The Regional Organised Crime Unit, Titan, is a collaboration of police officers and civilian support staff from the region's 6 individual police forces together with a range of other partners. Civilian support staff. Do you know what them civilian support staff are? Do you know what they are? Any idea? People that sit in the car and watch your house. People that walk and follow you around the shopping centre. Just normal civilians being put on you to follow you. Honest. The unit is now aiming to reach the 3,000-year mark as it continues to target serious and organised crime in all its forms. So they're trying to get another 1,000 hours, 1,000 years of people in prison. So they've imprisoned men to the total of 2,000 years. And what they're saying now going forward is they want to make that 2,000, 3,000. So you can imagine the shit they're going to be doing to get them convictions, can't you? Some of the biggest operations to date have included Operation Red Start. Notorious Liverpool brothers Stephen and Peter Clark and their gang were jailed for 115 years for selling £4 million of heroin and cocaine to the drug dealers in Cheshire, Manchester, Lancashire and Merseyside, as well as using an arsenal of hidden weapons to protect their lucrative criminal business. Other successes for the unit include Operation Knot, in which a 13-strong gang was busted while trying to distribute heroin, cocaine and amphetamines in vast quantities from Merseyside to Lancashire, Cheshire, Glasgow and Cardiff. The organised crime group's downfall came after local officers stopped cars being driven by gang members in Crosby and Rainhill and found massive quantities of heroin and cocaine hidden inside. 13 defendants got 152 years between them for their crimes. Deserve it. Drug dealing scumbags. Our aim is to go after the organised crime groups operating in the North West and beyond who pose the greatest risk of causing the most harm to decent law-abiding people across the region. The people operating in this top tier of criminality do not stick to county borders, and neither do we. Ooh. My message to these criminals is simple. Those involved in serious organised crime can have no hiding place in the North West. Stop lying. They will be identified, targeted and brought to justice. They will assist in meeting our next objective, which is to reach 3,000 years in prison. So basically, they're saying Titan was established in 2000 and fucking whatever. What year did he say it was established? Let's see. doesn't say what years it was established, does it? But I'm sure they said 215. 215. But the Titan unit refused me permission to go to my dad's funeral. I mean Billy's funeral in 2012. And I was out in 2015, sorry. Yeah, so it's about right. So they must have just developed themselves, and I must have been like one of the first risk assessments they had to take. So Titan refused me to go to my brother's funeral. I only had a year left off my sentence, they wouldn't let me go to my older brother's funeral, mate. Rats, mate. But I was aware that Titan got involved in everything because the reason they were on me was because of the IEDs, the explosions around it. Although they were nothing to do with me, the intel said it had something to do with me. So I've had these mad squads on me right through my prison. Like when I was out in 2004, 2-3 and that, we had special branch following us. We never had normal dickheads. We had next level coppers all over us, like, because of them explosions. Like one explosion was classed as the biggest explosion on mainland Britain since the IRA ceasefire. So you can imagine the attention it got off the feds, can't you? Honestly, you had our women sitting at a bus stop all day, just watching our front doorstep and that. Thinking daft. First thing I do when I wake up is look out the window. Innit? Look out the window, what's happening, and where I can see there's a bus stop. So all of a sudden I'm waking up and there's this our woman in a bus stop. But there's not an out of the ordinary there. No, she's an old woman waiting for the bus. So I just crack on, do my thing. The bus comes every half an hour. Okay, then 2 hours have passed. We're still at the bus stop. So I'm very like, let's have a little mooch. Let's go outside and like look around. So I will going towards the bus stop. I'm about 5 minutes away from it. And a bus pulls up, she gets on it, off. Still a fed. Carry on walking past the bus stop, and what have you got? A little white van with a man sat in it. And this little white van with a man sat on it is about half a mile from my house. But he's still listening to us. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And what you'll do, loadies will get on them, but you just think they're workmen. Why? Because they're sat in a little white van, they've got a little fluorescent jacket, and they've got a laptop on the thing and they're typing away. And you think, oh, he's just catching up with work, and then he'll drive off for a few hours, and then you'll see him back again. He hasn't drove off, he's just drove to a different parking space, so he doesn't look obvious. Honest, that special branch there. So when we're getting targeted by like the National Crime Squad or the drug squad, whoever's targeting you for selling your swag, they'll put a squad on you. If you're violent, if you're just dealing drugs and you're not violent, you won't even get looked at. They just leave you alone. But if you're selling drugs and you're violent, there's squads on you, alright? So say I get a squad put on me, which I have done. I've had squads off all, drug squad, terrorism, all, everything. So when the drug squad are following you, they've got a team of say 6, and they'll have 2 cars between the 6 of them, and they'll use the cars to follow you. They'll use the feds to swap drivers and change appearances. And so say you're on top, drug squad are following you, they'll put a car on you if you're in a car, right? And what'll happen is, if you're not daft, you'll get on it, and they'll know you've got on them. Why? Because you lose them. So instead of these trying to stay with you, they'll pull off, park the car up, get in the other car that they've been given to monitors, put a different driver in it and go again, back with you again. Sometimes they'll have the 2 cars on you, so when you get on the one behind you, you've still got another one. Now that's low level drugs. That's drug import, not low level, but it's drugs. Right, you know when you're involved allegedly in terrorism, it's next level, and I've never felt nothing like it, mate. Honest to God. So for example, I've just explained, you'll have like a 6-man squad there off that drug operation on you, won't you? When you've got special branch on you like that, you've got a 24-man squad on you, mate. And it's 24 hours round the clock. Team of 12. Round the clock, they've got 6 or 7 cars. And I'm not lying to you, we'd be cruising down the street in whatever we were in, and I'd get on it. We're getting fagged here. So we'll do the necessary things, you know, like pull over straight away so they couldn't stop behind us, slam on and get out the car, and they just have to carry on. But they know we'd suss them. And we're thinking we're smart. She's got the little rats there. But we're not aware that there was 4 other cars following that car. 4 other cars following that car. So when we think we've lost this car, there's another 4 of us behind us still. And we're getting on it, but we're losing him. And then another car's just replacing it. The 2 cars that we've exposed in this operation, when we've got on them cars, they will go straight away, take the cars back and replace them. Come straight back out in new cars that we've not seen and join the line of cars. So you think you've lost one, you haven't, mate. They're just on you 24/7. What are they doing? What drug dealers do? Tracking your cars. So they'll sit your house off. This is how it starts. They'll sit your house off. They'll want you're the target. They'll sit your house off, your home address, they'll sit it off. And they won't do nothing. They'll just watch you. And what they'll do, they'll get your sleeping pattern by just watching you. They'll watch you, they'll watch your house. They'll watch you for a few months and they'll know your routine like the back of the hand. They will see your bedroom light go on at 11 o'clock, go off at 11:15 and know half an hour later you're asleep. Once they know that, they'll come to your car in the night with the right key for it. Ding, ding. They don't need to break in and all this. They just get your registration of your car. They go to Vauxhall if it's Vauxhall. They go to Ford if it's Ford. They go to Land Rover if it's Land Rover. And go, we've got a serious investigation going on here. We need access to these vehicles. Give us a key. Thank you. So now they just sit off and wait for you to go asleep. A Fed will come, let himself in your car and bug it and track it. And you won't have a clue. Indications of how your car's being bugged and how your car's tracked. Your electronics on your radio or your windows up. All of a sudden your window's going down without you doing shit. Gives you indications. All of a sudden the speaker's a little bit blurry. All of a sudden your radio stations aren't on your radio. When you got out the car yesterday, every radio station was tuned in. You've got in the car this morning, your radio stations aren't tuned in. You've got to do it again. These are all indications that the feds have been in your car and bugged it. And then that's what they do, lad. They'll just bug your car and then sit there and wait for you to go to your stash. That's all they do. Just like we can do it. We can put a tag on some drug dealer, watch him, wait for him to go to his stash. You don't even need to wait. What you've got to do is look at the screen. And if you've watched him for 8 weeks, you will pick up. He's going here every Wednesday night and staying there for 2 hours. He's going to that there every night and there for 3 hours. What are these gaps? Let's go and look. Air tag them, yeah. It's basically what they do. But it's not air tag, it's more, you know, an air tag is like the shittest of the technology that exists. That's why you've got access to it. Like, we don't get access to the technology they've got. If we do, when we get access to the technology they've got, they've used it for 20 years beforehand, and they went, you know what, give it to them, let them have use it now. So see the way we're buzzing with these iPhones? They've had shit like this for years. Well before we even got it given to us. They've all been playing with it and practicing on it and doing everything they can with it. Wise words, you've witnessed it first hand, that's it, Katrina. When you've had naughty squads on you for all your life, you start becoming better than them at observations. Counter observations. So as they used to say about me and in my depths. Mr. G's always doing counter observations. Mr. G's always doing things which is observing police force tactics and all this shit. I'm just out that life, so I'm not focused on it the way I used to be. Do you understand what I mean? When I was on that life, mate, I was just like, I could shut a police station down, mate. Literally shut a plod shop down, and everyone in that plod shop getting moved to the next plod shops and shit. They know, the system know how dangerous it is going forward. That's why they've changed and built all these £1 billion brand new police stations and that are built like fortresses. You know, the building's like a mile and a half away from the front gate. There's reasons for all this. They know. They learnt. They learnt off 2000 and that, when you were getting cars slammed into police stations and blew up. Do you remember Farnsworth Police Station? Yeah, little that. Farnsworth Police Station was like, it shut at 6 o'clock, didn't it? A police station on Kensington Road, and it shut at 6 o'clock. I used to go there and rob bikes. You know, the backyard of the police station. All the stolen bikes used to get put in the garden, this shit cage. Used to belt over there after 6. Gets that nice bike there. That got a car put through it, didn't it? I think I was in jail when that one got done. I was in jail when most of them things were going off, so how they're blaming me, I don't know. How the fair intelligence that, well then again I know. Drug dealing snitch will be throwing everything on my toes in that city, wouldn't he? Sharon saying Edge Lane. You know where Sharon are. Lucy Duffy, you good? Kelly O'Donoghue. Speed is what they are, lads. Rats everywhere, mate. You know what? I've been out of jail for 8 years now, lad. And I've had the police at my door about 30 times. You know who for? Drug dealers from Liverpool. Mad, innit? I've got the police and the drug dealers harassing me. Not committed a single offence. Not done nothing. And they're still harassing me like that. Because they know. Do you understand? They know. If I went back into that criminal world, honest to God, they just know. You see, what I ended up doing years ago without me realising it was impacting on a lot of observations. Do you understand what I mean? So you know, when I've got out of custody and I'm in Liverpool again now, the feds have had firms under obs for time. Yeah? Now I'm stepping into the picture from derailing observations and shit. Honest to God, mate. It was mad. The shit I've gone through in 8 years, mate, is crazy. You know what it feels like? It feels like no matter what I had to go through that gang life. No matter what, I had to go through it. And because I never went right through it, it's like since I've got out, everything that would have happened in that gang life has happened dead fast. And now it's done. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So what's happened to me 8 years, like, I've had 3 attempts on my life. Serious attempts. I got arrested for a set of secretaires by Merseyside police, and I was on 2-year bail for it. It's just mad what's gone wrong with me, mate. It's not gone wrong, though. It's not gone wrong. Doesn't matter how shit it's been, it's still not gone wrong for me. If it goes wrong, you're in jail. So me just being like, going through this madness, nothing's wrong. It's just the way it's meant to be, isn't it? Yeah, just the way it's meant to be, lad. Yes, Nanny Lisa, you good? No, 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 no. Anyway, Sharon, hope you well. Nanny Lisa sent a heart, thank you, mate. No, 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 no. Yeah, let's see what's on the Liverpool Echo. Christine, afternoon, Darren. Have a lovely Easter weekend. I will do, mate. Got all the eggs and that for the kids. Happy days. Well, if they come up. Hopefully they'll come up. What have they done? I can't believe that. I can't believe that. See what happened here, mate. This is horrible, this, mate. Ah. That's just... Heighton's full of much, you know. Heighton's full of dogs, mate, honest to God. A fire near a memorial tree for Olivia Pratt-Corbell caused extensive damage to equipment set to help other children in the murdered schoolgirl's memory. The blaze took place on land which sits between Finch Lane and Finch Road near Olivia's family home in Dovecot. Scumbags, mate. Horrible scumbags, mate. Horrible, mate. Aren't they? Can't believe that, me. That's done my nut right in. Olivia Charity says this breaks our hearts. It breaks my heart and a load of other different men and women in the city as well. Just scumbags up there, aren't they? You know, the criminal fraternity up there, they're just scumbags, mate. They've got no moral code amongst any of them, like. All of them, no. All dirty, horrible drug dealing, and crack smoking, coke sniffing rats. What they are in that item, like. They have been for years, mate. I was going on the John's estate when I was 21, and they were smoking crack. Do you understand what I'm saying? Scumbags, mate. Scumbags, like, doing that. That's just disgusting, that, mate. That's why I hate drug dealers, like. I hate them organised crime groups that destroy our cities. They just ruin our communities, don't they? You can't even have a memorial for a girl that was shot dead by one of their associates. Don't forget, you know, when Olivia Corbell shot dead, all them gangsters tonight and are best friends with Cashman and that. Nothing's changed. Scumbags, mate. Him and all his associates, they all need to be hung. Man grabbed girl 5 in Asda and tried to kidnap her. One of UK's most wanted criminals could be in Ellesmere Port. Polish. Tadas Klavaskiewicz failed to comply with post-custody supervision requirements. What's he even doing in the country? Authorities believe one of the UK's most wanted criminals may be hiding at Ellesmere Port. Tadas Kuzlevicis was jailed in 2021 for attempting kidnapping after he grabbed the hand of a 5-year-old girl in it as the supermarket car park. The alarming incident occurred at the store in Queen's Ferry, Flintshire, during the court proceedings at Mold Crown Court in 2021. It was revealed that Kluskos gestured to the child and took hold of her hands. What even? I'd love to be the hero in that situation. That makes sense. Why? Because I would absolutely hospitalise the monsters, mate. Stamp on them. Not give a fit. Imagine seeing that. Imagine seeing that, lad. Imagine seeing a young girl, mate, trying to get dragged in the car. I'd go too far, mate. It'd be over. Over for them. Honest.